Hello everyone, it's Lisa. Welcome to Path Fitness class. Today, what I've said that we were going to do is we're actually going to use this step. So I've got a step and I've got 2 risers on each side, so a total of 4 risers. If you have a stair, you can do some of the exercises on a stair. You could also do everything on the floor. Now the reason I've got a step is I'm using it as kind of like a little bench, okay? In order to start doing some shoulder presses when we're laying down and even some flies. So I'm going to show you a little bit how the bench can be used, and it's pretty versatile so that you can do that. Also, I've suggested that you use heavier weights. So normally I use 7 or 8 pound weights to do our all body exercises. I actually have some 10s today because we'll be using some of the larger muscle groups of the chest area today. So if you want to do that, go ahead and we'll warm it up. All right, and I'm going to use this step a little bit just as an orientation device so you can get used to it. All right, just tap it up. So tap. Using those arms. And take it up. If you did a workout on Tuesday, your upper body is probably sore, especially through the shoulders, chest, and lats. Okay, I'm going to just cross those toes to the corners. If you're on the floor, same thing. Now let's go back to center and then heel dips with some biceps curls. One more. 4, 3. Now marching out on the floor. Now take it up and down. Up and down. If you're on a stair step and you have your computer way at the top of the stairs, with the screen coming down. 2 more. Now tap it back up again. Now, a couple things. When you do put your foot on that step, when you tie your foot on, don't let those heels hang over the edge. Push it up and give some heels. Cross those toes to the front. Now step touch on the floor. And how about some hamstring curls? Out those arms. Knees to the side. Pull it. And side lift. Right here. Flex those feet. Add some arms if you want. Let's go one more. And step touch. Little lower. Now tap behind, tap behind. Stretch those hips a little bit. And back to march. Take it wide. Take it down to that plie. Couple more. Down and pulse it, please. 4 more. Now put the hands down on those thighs and put your shoulder press forward. That's the other side. And back to the first place. And switch. So you're going to put your hand down on that bench or the floor. And go to that runner's lunge. Add a little bit of a pulse there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring that back leg in, and we're going to straighten those legs. I'm not going to completely rock them. All right, now I'm going to walk my hands forward and drop the floor. It's all yours, so you have to widen down your dog. And I'm going to actually sit your hips back. Stretch through the shoulders and the upper part of the back. Then I'm going to go to the other side with that other side. And have a little bit of movement. Bring that back foot up. Straighten those legs. And a little stretch in the abs areas. All right, let's come back to center here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go down into a wide tunnel for squat stance and up. Down and up. So we got to warm up those legs. Now take it down and hold it. And come up, walk those feet in a little bit. Put the hands off the thighs. And lift that more back up and down. And bring it all the way up. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Now just shake out those legs, shake out those arms. Roll the shoulders back. And roll it forward. Now we're going to stretch out the arms a little bit more after we warm up. I want to go right into the leg routine. So make sure you can step to the sides. And you're not going to step on anything. Okay? All right, and I'm going to start up on top of the bench. So if you're on a stair, go ahead and get up on one stair. Okay? And just march it out with me. Now slow down the march. Boom, boom. Now tap it off the back. Tap. Now when you tap off, your weight stays on that front foot. So you're not putting weight into the back foot yet. Tap. Okay, now you can go ahead and lunge into that back leg. So the front knee bends some more. Weight goes into the ball of the foot on that back leg. Now, if you've got some elevation here with that step, you're going to feel more work on those legs. Body temperature will go up quickly. 4 more. 3, 2. Now take one leg back and hold it. 4 more. Now come center squat. Down and up. Let's go 4 more here. 4. Switch the knees together. Butt goes down. 2 more. Other leg goes back. Hand pulse. Come center squat. 8, 7. Get that butt down. You be feeling it in those legs. 4 more. Good job. 2. Right leg goes back. Pulse for 8, 7, 4, 3. Center squat for 4 this time. 3. Other leg goes back. Pulse it for 8, 7. Chest is lifted on this one. 4 more. Center squat for 4, 3. And come off of there. Kick out those legs. Probably already coming into those quads. So if you want to hold on to something, just go ahead and stretch out those quadriceps. Okay, you can go to a couch, chair, whatever it is, just hold your balance. And to the other side. If you need to, grab a quick drink. We're going to start on top of that bench again. Now, I'm going to go off to the side of the bench. side so you can see me. Yeah, go into a full squat. Keep facing forward. Down and up. Now remember on the squat, it doesn't matter how low I take my chest. I gotta get those knees, get the butt down. How about 4 more? 2. And we're gonna march into the other side. On 4. 3. To the other side. Here we go. Squat. Remember on the squat, find your center line. The feet are facing forward. Keep breathing. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to march into the other side. Next time, we're going to do a plie squat. Remember on a plie squat, 10 elbows down, chest stays lifted. Looks like this. Okay, my foot is turned out. 45 degrees. Woo, start to feel that. 4 more. 4. 2. We'll march into the other side. Catch your breath. On 4. 3. Plie squat. Keep those feet out. Chest stays lifted. 头部留一下，让我们滚到大。3. 4 more. 2. March it out on top. Good job. Kick out this leg. All right. We're going to use the right leg as the mover. And we're going to go into a rear lunge with a knee lift. Rear lunge, knee lift. There's our pace. Ready? Let's go. Down and up. Catch your balance. Make sure that lunge is big and it counts. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Freeze the knee lift here. And put it down. Punch it out. We're doing the left leg. This side, here we go. Lunge and a knee. Two more. 2. Freeze on the knee lift here. Hold that knee. Take the feet as high as the hip. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down. Put the feet knees together. Butt back. Now your body temperature is way up. Stretch that out to one side. And then the other side. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. Lunge into a knee for 8. And then we're going to do a repeater. Go to tempo. Okay, ready? Let's go. Lunge and a knee. Make sure those lunges are good. 4 more. 3, 2. All you're going to do is speed this move up. Here we go. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up. Woo. Get your breath. On the other leg. Ready? Let's go. Down and up. Make sure those lunges are nice and big. 4 more. 2 more slow. Tempo that. 8 more. 8. 4 more. 4, 3. And on the floor. Woo! Take those legs out. Plie. Remember how to plie. My fingertips outward. Okay? Right here. Down. And up. So I'm not using the bench right now. 4 more. 3. Now listen to my cues. Turn this way. Down. A lot of leg workout to start with today. 2 more. Center, plie. For 4. 3. 2. Chest lifted. Turn the other direction. 8 of a pair. Back knee coming toward the floor. 4 more. 3. Back to center plie. Here we go. 4. Little endurance here. I know you're tired. You can do this. Turn for 4. Oh, we can do 4 hit ones. 2. Center for 4. 2. Turn for 4. 3. 2. You got this. Center, last 4. Come on. 4. 3. Legs are nice and tight. Oh, come out. Walk it around. Spread it. Stretch it. Get those quads again if you need to. And to the other side. Don't forget both legs. Grab a drink. Okay, we're going to keep working legs. I know they're tired. We can do this. All right, we're going to add some levers off of this squat. Okay, we're going to do some knee lifts and side lifts and front kicks. We've done it before. So squat and knee. Here we go. Squat, knee. Make the squats count. Side lift. Like stop foot on the side lift. Front kick. 2 more. Now rear lift at a diagonal. Good. All right, knees, come on. Endurance, slow down. Couple more. Side lifts. Woo! Don't forget about those squats. Almost down at the side. Come on. Front kick. 4 of them. Make them good. Woo! Rear lift diagonal. Last 4. 3. And walk it out. Now, notice that support legs on fire right now. Should be. You worked it a lot, huh? All right, let's go to the other side. On 4. 3. Ready? Squat knee. Squat. Don't forget about those squats. Side lifts. Like sack foot on the side lift. Front kick. Concentrate on your squat. Rear diagonal. Straight legs. Squeeze that butt. All right, back to knees. Here we go. Come on. Side lift. Flex that foot. Make your squat count. Front kick, you're almost there. Rear diagonal, last 4. 3. Woo! And march down. Spread it. Stretch it. All right, how are we feeling? Nice and warm. you should be tired. Okay, now I'm going to use this step for the first step, set, but I'm going to stay on the floor. My toes are going to face forward, so I'm going to just use the bench for balance. And I'm going to work through the calves. Now when I come up on a calf raise, when I come down, keep the heels off the ground. So it's more up and down. 2 more. Pulses. Up and hold, squeeze. And take it down. Now just using that bench for balance and take one leg back as they go to the floor, legs straight, stretching out the calves. Woo. And we'll switch to the other side. All right, I'm going to come back. And what I'm going to do is if I don't elbow toes, okay, pigeon toes, toes in, and lift, down. Now don't let the heels touch the floor. And don't use that balance too much. Now up and down for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, same thing, isometric hold, squeeze. And down. Take those feet out. Move those toes around a little bit. Now I'm going to go to ballerina toes. So my feet are facing outward. Heels are in. Here we go. Lift. Down. Really flex at that top. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, here we go to tempo for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and up and hold, squeeze. And down. Now, I'm going to put the bench back down. If you're using the stair, we'll go to the stair. If you're using the bench, anytime you do that positioning, readjust your risers, make sure that they're in a safe place. Now, all I'm going to do is that one heel hang over the edge and stretch out that calf. And I'm going to come up and I'll put the other leg back. Okay, now this next one, you can either keep your feet up on the bench or you can take it so that your heels are over the edge. I've got a little bit wider base on purpose. Okay, you got to catch my balance. And up and down. If you lose it every once in a while, it's okay. If you need to put your hands out for balance somehow, go ahead and use those. 2 more. 2. All right, let's pump it up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on with that. Pick it up. Those toes. Go ahead and give it a nice little stretch again. Now here's what I'd like you to do. You're using a step or a bench. Now go ahead, keep the heel hanging over the edge, but bend the knee. By bending the knee, you're really going to stretch the Achilles. Okay? Also get into the shins. So the other side. Same thing. Start with that knee straight, stretching out through the calves. Keep the heel hanging over the edge, and then. All right, let's go ahead and grab the joint. We're going to do one more shorter version of our leg workout, and then we're going to do all arms. Okay? All right, if you notice, I turn the music down just the pitch a little bit. Okay, rear lunges alternating down. Four more. 3, 2. Okay, this side, lunge and knee. Sugar lunge is big. 2 more. Hold the knee up. Pulse it here. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, put it down. We'll go to the other side. All right, lunge with the knee. Lunge, knee. Take a little break there. 4 more. Get a good lunge. 2. Hold the knee on this one. Now pulse. Woo. Don't get tired. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Now we're going to start over here. This leg first. Just a squat. Squat together. 4 more. 2. March it. 4, 3. Ready? Let's go. For 8, 7, 6. Don't forget about that squat. Come on, take it down low. 4 more. 4, 2. March it out. Stay here, catch your breath. 4, 3. Plie squat. Chest lifted. Tailbone down. Breathe. 2 more. Now I'm going to change this. Take it back out to plie squat. Hold it here. Chest lifted, tailbone down. Pulse. Now pay attention to your feet. Now turn toward the bench. And down, up. 4 more. We slow this down. 2. And take it back to plie. And pulse. 4 more. 4, 3. Stay here. Turn to the outside. Okay? Now, back knee toward the floor for 8 of them. Front knee should be over the ankle. 4 more. 3. And come off of that. Woo! Take those legs out. Stretch them out. Move them around. Good work. Now, just to make sure we get our form correct, let's start them on top. Let's take it to a plie on the other side. Plie and up. Here we go. Remember, feet are turned outward. Chest is lifted on this one. Let's go 4 more. 2. Back to plie and pulse. 4 more. 4, 3. Stay here. Turn toward the step. Take your feet and down and up. Notice how my knee stays in alignment with that ankle. 4 more. 3, 2. Back to plie and pulse it. 8, 7. Take it down low. Come on. 4, 3. Stay here. Turn away from that bench. Check your 4. Down. Back knee comes down. Front knee does not go way past those toes. Woo! 4 more. 3, almost done. Come on. 2. And come on. Woo! Walk it around. That's some good leg work right there. Good job. After the warm-up and doing that leg workout, you can come up about 26, 27 minutes. So you can see in that short amount of time, you don't necessarily need a whole bunch of equipment. Just give yourself a step. Sometimes I use my front porch step. Okay? It's maybe a little bit higher than the regular step, and I use it. Just make sure your knees start to protect your knees, okay? All right, so go ahead drink, take a little bit of a break. I want the heart rate to come down before we go down to the finish. And you'll grab the weights. Now, on my step, I'm going to go ahead and I'm using to put a mat or a towel on the step. And I'm also going to turn mine a little bit so that you can see me a little bit better when I'm doing the moves. Okay, so grab and drink. Get that heart rate down just a little bit. Oh, good work. And I'm going to change the music to some really soft music for us. It doesn't have a beat. Don't fall asleep. But it's on purpose that it's not going to have a beat. Okay? And I'll explain why here in a moment. Okay, keep walking around. Bring that heart rate down. I'm going to turn the lights off. Now remember, if you're doing this on the floor, it's okay if you have a little bit of elevation. Just really be careful with your form because we don't want you to hurt yourself. Especially when we're in a laying down position, we do a fly. We don't want you tearing anything through your biceps or through your pectoral muscles. Okay? So safely grab those weights. Take a couple of deep breaths before we go down. Okay, now I'm going to go down so that my head is supported on this bench. Now my feet are in a comfortable position so that my back is not arching. I need my lower back to be nice and flat. I'm going to put the weights just beside me at nipple level. And I'm going to push and I'm going to pull. Nice and controlled. Now while I'm doing this, I'm concentrating on my core. Keeping my core nice and strong. Might be squeezing my butt a little bit. Breathe. And take it up and hold. Now turn those palms here. Now this is where you need to be really careful. Okay, I've got heavier weights. I'm going to go down into a single arm fly. And I'm going to control it down and control it up. Now pay attention to my center line. It's staying in the center. My body is not twisting. If you want to put your feet a little bit further apart for more balance, that's good. Concentrate on the lower back staying down. How about one more on each side? Now bring those weights close to you. We're going to put one weight on the floor. We're going to hang on to the other weight. Now I'm going to put one hand on each end of the dumbbell. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend my elbows at 90 degrees. You can see that I need to work on my core a little bit more when I do this because my back wants to arch off the floor. Now you're going to rotate through the shoulder, make that rotator, and come up. So the elbow joint is not moving right now. Take that weight up. I'm going to take those weights. So we'll go over my head a little bit. And then I'm going to bend at the elbow joint and then push up. So actually working through the triceps now. My triceps are facing the sky. More. Bring that weight, stay to you, and then you can sit in position. Whatever you need to get very smart. Okay. Now I'm going to face you. You can face me. Now what we're going to do with the biceps curl is I'm actually going to isolate. I'm going to put my elbow on the inner part of my thigh, okay, and I'm going to just come up and down. Now remember, this is a heavier weight, and I'm isolating, okay? It's not necessarily like a preacher curl, but similar to it. Couple more. When you work the arms independently like this, and I'm going to switch hands. Elbows on the inner part of the thigh, abs are still tight. But when you work them independently, it makes your concentration level go up a little bit more. Also makes you isolate, okay, those muscles. The only problem with it is, of course, it takes more time. It's good to lift heavy weights every once in a while. Couple more. And put those down. Fingertips to the nose. I have people telling me, I don't want to lift weights like you because I don't want to have big arms like you. Because I do have rather big arms, maybe for a female. However, it's not because of this stuff that I do. It's because I work a lot at home and do some things like that. But you're not going to get big and bulky like a guy, okay? Because we don't have the testosterone that they have. So don't worry about that. But remember, muscle mass for females is very important. Post-event osteoporosis when we're older, okay? Also, muscle tissue works harder than just fat tissue. So it's burning more calories all the time, speeds up our metabolism, okay? So I'm going to go overhead. Remember, when we take the weights up overhead, our back wants to arch. So we're in an isolated position. You can be the boss, and I've got this dumbbell. So both hands are around it. Got the elbows that are just beside my ears. And the only joint moving right now is that elbow joint. And I'm going to change this a little bit, but I want you to do something. Bring the weight down so you don't drop it on your head. And I'm going to go back to that hand position where one hand is on each end of the dumbbell, put it up overhead. And now I'm going to go down. So it kind of keeps my hands and my elbows on that little railroad track. Breathe. And I'm going to take that weight back up overhead. And I'm going to bring those elbows down toward those nipples. So I am using that railroad track. So we call this kind of, I call it ride the rail. Breathe. Bring that weight down. Put it into one hand. We're going to isolate the biceps. We're going to change it just a little bit. I'm going to come up, and then when I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to go down. That's a little bit harder. Gets into the forearm. Okay, so rotate, palm up, going on the upward stroke. Rotating palm down on eccentric phase. Concentric, and then eccentric is elongating. Remember, it's a good way to remember that is concentric is contract or shorten. Okay, eccentric is elongate. Make it long again. Couple more. One more time. All right, let's go ahead and switch it to the other side. Same thing, up, rotate, palm down, palm up, rotate, palm down. Again, we're going nice and slow, very concentrated movements. Good. Couple more. And go ahead, put that weight down. Let's just push outward to the walls. And elbows, fingertips pointing. Turn those palms up. Go ahead and take it back behind you. Press your shoulder blades together and lift it up. So from that disc workout that we did on Tuesday, or we've done a disc before, Okay, you're sore right in through here. It's one of those pull-outs and pull-backs that you're doing. Gets into those lats a lot. Gonna grab a quick drink. We're gonna go down and then repeat that process with our arms. Okay, you're gonna find both your weights again. We're going to be very safe when you're going down. Make sure your head is supported. Okay. And then that upward, just a overhead press position here. Now if you want to, whenever we have press, rotate those palms go in, and then the palms go toward the toes. Hands in, and toward the toes. Okay. Lose this position, sorry. One more. Take those arms up overhead, palms are together, and we're going to go back to the single arm fly. Now concentrate on that core, keep it nice and strong. One more each side. Now if you want to, you can take both arms out into that fly, be careful. Nice and controlled. Lower back stays down. Challenge here. Take it down and hold. And up. Take it down and hold. And up. Tomorrow down, down and hold. One more. Down and hold. And up. Put one leg onto the floor. Safely grab that weight. One hand around each end of the dumbbell. Bend the elbow and bend it even more. And take through your shoulders. Overhead and up. Palms are touching the floor. And take it overhead. Elbows to the sky. Triceps to the sky. And take it up and down. Breathe. Now bring that weight so it's about at your belly button. We're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to plant those feet firmly on the floor. I'm going to use the weight. It's a little bit of a momentum. And if you can't do this, don't feel bad, okay? But we're going to come up, okay? Put the microphone back on here. And then we're going to go down. And up. Breathe. Couple more. And up and hold. Okay, so now what I'd like to do, find both of those weights. Okay, now if you're on the edge of that step, or edge of your bench, come with me here. Alright, so right here, I've got those weights, and I'm actually going to go both ways in a hammer curl position. Now remember, these weights are heavier than possibly you normally use. It's good to lift heavy every once in a while. Couple more. And down. Fingertips toward the walls. All right. use those weights again. Put the elbows inside, palms are up, so the weights are on the outside here. How about 3 more? 3, 2, you got it. And 1. Go ahead and put those weights down. Stretch out those arms. Stretch out those biceps. And turn it up. Take one arm up overhead and pull it back. Stretching out triceps. We're going to hit them again. Right? And arm up. Now, one of my favorite exercises is dips. I have a lot of stairs in my house that have carpet on them, so they're pretty comfortable to be able to do dips. So if you're using this step, I'll put my hands on a towel because of the ridges on the step. But if you have a step at your house, especially with carpet, okay, put your hands right beside your butt. Now, you're going to put your feet out, and the key to a dip is you've got to bend at the elbows. Now, since I've got a high step, with 2 risers underneath, I've got a little bit more distance that I can travel. If you have a short step, you might not be able to travel as much. A couple more, and we'll rest. And come up. Okay, now a couple of things. So I'm going to stretch those triceps up on the dips. The further you get your feet away, the harder it can be. If you want to put, some people would put a plate, okay, as far as a weighted plate on their lap, and they'll do dips, which is perfectly fine. You can do that too. You can also take out the contact points of your feet. Maybe just do 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot is elevated. Okay, so which way you can see. So if I go back into a dip, remember my hands are beside my butt. Okay, and I go out, I put my feet out a little bit further, and maybe I elevate 1 foot and go down. Okay, so however you're doing them, let's go ahead and let's do 10, 8 or 10. How about that? Okay. Remember, you have to bend at the elbows to make those dips work. And go ahead and roll those wrists around a little bit. Good look out for those wrists too, huh? In the other direction. And then we'll go ahead and put that arm up and pull it back. Another arm and up. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do abs. And we're going to do some crunches. I'm going to do my crunches on an elevated surface. And I like to do that because it gives a little bit more extension. So if you do have an elevated surface, go ahead and use it. If not, you can do it on the floor. Okay, let's see. Get this back to where you can see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to lay it down. Head is supported, but I'm going to bring my head and my shoulders above the ground. And I'm just going to hold. I'm looking toward the ceiling, keeping my elbows back. So my elbows are not forward and my chin is not to my chest. And you can see me shaking a little bit here because I'm already working. Breathe. Now add a little bit of movement. Now again, I don't have any beat. If you want to beat to the music, you can do that. But you notice, I'm not going very fast at all. Now I can start going across. So I'm going to show you some different exercises that you can do. I can add that lever. Now remember, I've still got to crunch my upper body. So I always talk about kneeing things over the belly button. Sometimes people bring their knee all the way in and there's no upper body crunch. You got to kind of split the difference. Meet it halfway. Breathe. Now, if you're on the floor, you can put your hands beside you or underneath your butt. I'm going to put my hands, 2 fingers, so I can find that little groove on my step. And I'm going to bring my knees in. Now you saw me just rock my lower back. Make sure your lower back is down. Take the knees up over the hips. Okay? Now bring the belly button to the floor. So if I'm on the floor, I'm right here. If I've got that elevated surface, a little forward. And remember, pull the abs in, keep breathing. So it's like you're trying to press that whole ab area to the floor. You don't want to move them outward, right? Couple more. Now, we're going to do a leg press out. You can go at a 45-degree angle. Okay? If I'm on the floor, I'm right here on my hands are underneath my butt. If you want to go horizontal with the floor, lower back is still down. Breathe. And bring those knees in and rest. If I'm on the floor, I'm going to put my hands underneath my butt. If I'm using the elevation, I'm right here in front of my glute. And I'm going to take my legs out and pull them in. Now, listen, if you do a reverse crunch, okay, it's not momentum. So pardon the expression, but you want to put your butt to the floor as softly as possible. The best explanation that I've had, and I'll share it with you, is pretend you're putting your ass back on glass. So nice and slow and controlled. But don't cheat by using those hands. Use the abs. Slow it down. If you want to get the toe taps down with your crunch, it's all good. And we'll rest. Go ahead and put those legs down on the floor. Stretch it out. Oh, nice deep breaths. All right, so if you're on the floor, put your hands back underneath your butt. Bring those knees up. We're going to take those legs up overhead. Toes are pointed. I'm going to bring both legs down. I'm going to pull them in and take them up. Now, if you're down, it's to 45 and pull the knees in. It's all good. Breathe. One more. And all I'm going to do is reverse this. Legs straight out, pull against gravity, bring those knees down. Legs out, pull, bend. Breathe. Concentrate on the lower back, staying down. And put those feet back on the floor, hands behind the head, and lift. Bring those feet closer together, knees together. Little balance challenge. Move the hands on top of the head, elbows together. Bring your knee up when you crunch and then let it. Nice and slow and controlled. One more each side. Get down, just crunch. Crunch and hold. Release. Crunch and hold. Release one more time, you're done. Crunch and hold. And down. Whew. Nice deep breaths. Go ahead and straighten one leg out. Bring that leg in, other leg goes out. Bring that leg in. And your fingertips up to the sky and just move them. And the palms trace one another. Slowly open those arms and down to the floor. And up. Now turn the palms down to the sky and take it to the floor. And up. Those fingertips in. Pull one knee in toward the chest, pull from behind the knee, straighten the other leg. And then put that foot so that it's extended to the ceiling, and pull it back. And move up to your calf, stretch it out. Wait through that discomfort. Take that foot across the bottom leg and pull it in. Take the top leg to the floor, extend back, and pull the other knee. Extend that leg up, and pull back. Put that leg across the bottom leg, and then pull that other leg in. Bring both knees toward the chest, roll up to sitting position. So nice and comfortable. Just open up through those legs. You're sitting more Indian style, that's okay, on those cross legs. Come up, and let's just twist it to one side. Come up, and twist to the other side. Let's just roll those shoulders one at a time. Remember, we did heavier weights on those arms today. And forward. And we did a pretty heavy leg workout, especially if you were using that step. So good work today. Turn the palms up, deep breath. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember to keep looking at the ThunderWolf Recreation Facebook page and also our website, and that'll give you all the updates on the classes. So it'll list at the 12 o'clock classes what we're going to be doing, and we usually do it for a 2-week period. So look for that in the next couple of days. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.